Alright, here we go. Welcome back, my friends. Weren't exactly away very long, but welcome back nonetheless to more Mystic Quest. Sparrow says, I heard the actors may have enjoyed some alcoholic beverages during the filming of that masterpiece. You hear a lot of things about the production of the live-action Mario movie, and I'm not saying they're untrue, but I am gonna say that because the movie was such a failure commercially, I have a tendency that I have a tendency to believe that a lot of what you hear has been exaggerated in a negative direction. So that people could so the people involved could maintain a bit of face. You know, considering the disappointment of the movie failing. I think if the situation had been reversed and it had been at least a modest success, you would hear a much more positive spin on the production overall. Maybe not, maybe not a glowing tale of the production, but not skewed so terribly negatively. I could be wrong, though. I wasn't there, so... Hey, Game and Fit, welcome in. Welcome to Ghosts and Goblins. I respectfully disagree there. I don't like the 93 Mario movie, Greg says. I tried to get into it, but cannot. The new movie looks much better. The new movie looks like a cutscene out of a Mario game. And just my philosophy is, if you're going to make a movie that basically looks exactly like the game, what purpose does it serve? Just play the game. My thought is, if you're going to translate a game into a movie, you need to go in a completely wild, unexpected, and original direction so that it's interesting and has a reason to exist. I mean, if they make a Zelda movie, do we want them to just use the script from Ocarina of Time and just recreate the game shot for shot? It'll just start with the Deku Tree talking to Navi, and then first person, camera pan through Kokiri Forest to find Link sleeping in his bed, and it's just all the same dialogue word for word. I mean, that story already exists. That version already exists. Go wild, do something different, make it interesting. That's my philosophy. To many people's disappointment, only Arnold Schwarzenegger was the right person in '93 to play Simon Belmont, Sparrow says. How about Dracula? Alan Rickman? That would be ridiculous, I can agree there. I mean, I am exaggerating facetiously a bit, but... The heart of my point is true. That I do think that a translation into another media should be unique enough to give itself a reason to exist. Alright, so we met Ruben. He lives in Firetown. And we need to explore Firetown, but there's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of battlefields that have opened up. And I think we need to go and grind through all those first. I agree. Great casting, Angela says. I like the choice of Alan Rickman. I don't know actors well enough though. I was thinking about the question, Angelus, but I don't know that I could give a meaningful answer. I don't know movies and actors well enough to think of something. Like, I was trying to think of something that would be clever or interesting. The new movie out? I don't want to hear any spoilers. Well, I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to spoil anything for you, Game and Fit. And yeah, I think it came out yesterday. Today came out Wednesday. Feels like Wednesday to me yet. I may be a bit overpowered for this particular battlefield. Three of the same enemy in a row. If they were casting a Mega Man movie in the 90s, who would you get to play Dr. Wily? Christopher Lloyd. That's easy, Sparrow says. Where am I going? Christopher Lloyd is 1,000% on the money for Dr. Wily, Towley says. I was going to say Christopher Lloyd, Sparrow said, but his name escaped me. Greg says, I'll wait for the Mario movie to come out on DVD or Blu-ray. Theaters are too expensive these days just to see a movie one time. Yeah. 100% agreed, Greg. I'm gonna wait for it as well. Hey, Nintendo, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I hope that you are doing well. He was really good as a psycho in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He can play a villain. There is a live-action Mega Man fan film. I don't know if it's on I don't know where I saw it. It might have been on YouTube at one time. So it may or may not still be there. I mean, the game... I know the game is made to be straightforward and easy, but I get the feeling that I've done something out of order because I seem to be way too powerful for these battles. Now you want to play the Telltale Back to the Future game? To see him reprise his role? Wintry Temple. Did we go to the Wintry Temple? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to come back here or not, but since we're nearby... Boy, the music in this game really is so good. There's an underground river here. We have to dig carefully because the ground is thin. I'm trying to do adventure games in chronological order. By the time I get to it, I will have forgotten what year it is. Some people say the music's the only good thing about this game, Greg says. But you do not agree with that opinion? No, I wouldn't agree with that opinion either. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. This music's really good. This other music in here, this music's a little, in this next room going down, the music that's about to play is a little melancholy to me. I wanted to hear those particular notes that where it does that. Do, 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 do. I didn't do that right. It's hard to sing when you have different music playing in your ears. But those 4 notes, there's a very prominent 4 notes there I wanted to hear. I thought the same thing about this music too. Sparrow says, "Yeah, it feels that music is very melancholy to me." Or, you know, it's bittersweet, but more to the sad end of bittersweet. I think it's meant to be a bit unsettling. Maybe. It's a beautiful track. I mean, it is certainly beautiful and a fine piece of music. But the particular emotion that it stirs in me is not one that I'm especially eager to feel. I was gonna ask, does this sound like 90s music to you, or rather timeless fantasy style music? It depends. That one song that I accused of being melancholy has an 80s 90s quality about it. The first 4 notes of it definitely follows a classic piece that I know by the sound. Well, it's the first 4 notes of the of like the B section of the song were what I was talking about. I'm not very good at talking about music. I wish I was better at it. Like this here doesn't really sound 90s or generic fantasy to me. Like, this is a rockin' tune. Last thing I remember, you finished off the Ice Pyramid. That's about where I left off, Angelus. I went to the Ice Pyramid twice, so... After I defeated the boss of the Ice Pyramid, I went ahead to the next town, and then I went back to the Ice Pyramid and explored it to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And that's basically what we did. I got this different guy in my party, but we haven't really advanced anything in the game beyond just meeting this guy. $100K what? Game and Fit? I don't know what we're talking about. I can't tell what that little symbol is. It's too small in my chat window. It's a peace sign? Right on. I got 100K in Donkey Kong. Proves I've still got it, baby. Oh, right on. Thank you, Tally. Thank you, Tally, for helping me with that too. Just some of the symbols are really difficult for me to see at the font size I keep my chat window at. And sometimes there are certain emotes that don't actually come through on my browser. I just see this like little circular symbol that looks kind of like a volume symbol. But GG Game and Fit. 100K is that's way better than I think I'll ever do. Hats off to you. Yeah, I think we're talking about the original arcade Donkey Kong. The version on the Switch. The Commodore 64 Donkey Kong, I think, will always be my favorite version. Oh, I missed that other sentence. Having GERD for 3 years, I can safely say I have no more desire to play a game with turn-based combat ever again, give or take a decade or two. They're not really... Turn-based combat is not my not my preferred, you know, gameplay experience. You put 150 plus hours into the arcade archives version on the Switch. I think we've got one more battlefield after this. I'm not really at all paying attention to what I'm doing. Gemini Crest. Oh. Cool. Let's heal Ruben. I know where to take this Gemini Crest, I think, so we're gonna do that. Greg says I prefer turn-based over action RPGs. Yeah, I'm very much the opposite. I wish I'd grown up with Final Fantasy VII. I'd probably have a much deeper love of the genre, Game and Fit says. If I couldn't be friends with people who had opposite opinions of mine, I'd have no friends. Greg says Final Fantasy VII was great, but my first Final Fantasy was the first one back in the 90s, back in 1990. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Oh, no, no. What? No. Oh, that doesn't do what I thought it did at all. It does what I thought it did, but it doesn't take me where I thought it would take me. I thought it was going to take me to the Wintry Temple and I'd be able to get those chests. Alright, well. Game & Fit says, born in '89, first Final Fantasy game was 9. I can go either way when it comes to combat in an RPG. One thing is sure though, Angela says, I'll be spending hours grinding before I leave the safety of the first town. I've learned my lesson not to rush. It took me being an adult to learn it, but I learned it eventually. That feeling when you're level 80 and 200 hours in before you face the first boss. I know that feeling all too well, Game & Fit says. I certainly don't think you have to do a lot of grinding for this game. Like, if you just play thoroughly and just try not to run past any enemies, I think you'll be fine. I think this game is pretty much set up to make you overpowered. A guy came in saying he could open any lock. Alright, that takes care of all the battlefields, I think. So now I think that really we just want to explore this town. There are tons of monsters in the mine up north. I know we already talked to a lot of these people last time, but I don't remember who we talked to and who we didn't, so... Hope you're happy with the battle axe. That's right. Very happy. Let me reset my audio real quick. Feels like I have to fix my audio a lot lately. I don't know what's going on. The mask lets you see the monsters through the gas in the volcano. You can't let a monster get the best of you. Agreed. Well, there's that, whatever that is down there. I'm just not sure how to get to it. Oh. Never mind. Beautiful. It's locked. Worth a try. Uh-oh. No cure potions for me. What's up? We went to the house in the pit, but the guy won't let us in. You two want in, then take this. Oh, cool. Multi-key. It opened. Beautiful. I ran when I saw the monsters in the volcano. A huge boulder fell and trapped Arian. Only a mega grenade can free him. How do you use one? Just throw it. Learn to use mega grenade. Go through the abandoned mine to reach the boulder. Is that what's down here? Find the magical peanut before I can use that. You were right yesterday, Frownie. I overdid it. When it comes to losing weight, slow and steady wins the race. I mean, so I've heard. You know, not exactly like it's, you know, it's not, I don't feel like it's my place to tell you what to do, but it also seemed like you were doing a whole lot of exercise really suddenly. I don't feel like I'd heard you talk about push-ups and sit-ups and all that before. I definitely think it's great that you're taking care of yourself, though. I give you massive props for that. Alright, we'll try out these battlefields here. The tree is called Plant Man. Surely Plant Man is weak against the axe. Yep. I'm dying for a cheeseburger right now, probably burning too many calories, and I'm hungry. If I think too much about cheeseburgers, I'm going to start craving one myself. Now I'm hungry too, Greg says. These enemies are a lot more intimidating than the other ones you're coming across. Excuse me. Stop paralyzing my friend. Red cap. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to heal up. We're doing pretty well, but never be too cautious. BRB, we should still be around, Greg. Uh-oh. I hope everything's okay. What have I done? I've created burger temptations. Well, I don't have anywhere I could get a burger at this hour, and I don't have the things I need to create one, so I'm safe. Just need to get some coffee. I don't have any coffee with me tonight. I had my coffee earlier today. I thought about making some. I thought about making another pot of coffee right before the stream, but I just had dinner, and so I was like, well, Maybe since I just had dinner, I'll be okay. I'll not make the coffee. That might have been an error, though. That's an animated burger emote. Let me blow that up real quick. It's a crochet burger, is it? Oh my, I think it is. Well, isn't that something else? It's my all-time favorite emote. Thunder. I don't remember how much the hotel cost here. It's the same as the last town, so we'll stay. I haven't really come across anything else to spend the money on. Ooh, we should save. We did a lot of work. I'm gonna raid the kitchen and find something to munch on, Game and Fit says. Alright, let's check out this mine. It's this music again. I'm not complaining. Uh-oh. That was a one-way trip. I feel like that wasn't clever. Zombies. I have a feeling zombies will be weak to fire. Oh, but it's... The fire only attacks one. I wanted to... go for multiple enemies. Critical hit. Oh, nice. My axe is better than my bomb. More zombies. Critical hit yet again. Please tell me y'all have seen Steve Martin's Pink Panther and his love for hamburgers. I'm afraid I have not seen any Pink Panther films. Game and Fit, I gotta let you down there, sadly. Hey, Raiders, welcome in. It's hilarious. You must watch it when you can. I can't make any promises. It tends to take me a very, very long time to get around to any movies. Valuables, Frownie, where'd they be? I've got nothing tonight, Big Evil. I don't even have any snacks. I don't have any coffee. I don't have any cheese. I don't have any fruit. If you've got a bank account in the world of Mystic Quest, I could wire you some money, though, because it's not doing me any good. My pockets are filled with cash in this game, and there's nothing to spend it on. How did Dark Souls 2 treat you? You beat 2 bosses. GG. Hats off. That's unprecedented success to defeat 2 bosses in a Dark Souls game in one night. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Good work, Big Evil. And welcome to the stream, if I didn't say it. Welcome to your friends as well. Very, very grateful to have you here. We're exploring a volcano here in Mystic Quest. Skeleton Knight, Red Bone. Missed. Oh, you see, I was gonna complain because the damage sprite, I saw his head tilt, and I was like, that isn't. It's like that's not much of a difference for the damage sprite. I thought that was pretty weak, but his sword also broke, which is, it adds just enough. How's Mystic Quest going? Real good, real good. We've just done a lot of grinding though so far, really. I started off. There were a lot of battlefields to grind through at the start of the night. But now that we've accomplished that, we're actually getting some exploring done. I think I'm going to hold off on fighting that guy, since he's guarding like a little cave of some sort. I think we should probably look around all these other areas first. Oh, that's why I had the claw selected, so I could climb. Alright, we need to get over to that guy. I think I'm pretty tremendously over-leveled. Well, maybe not tremendously, but I do seem to be a bit over-leveled. Zombie multiplied itself. Oh my. I've not seen it do that before. Both of my characters have status effects on them. That's not good. Alright, we're okay now. I'd rather be asleep than confused. Probably time to heal. Looks good. Nice. What do we do all that with for? For 5 bombs. All that was for 5 bombs? This whole game exists for 5, not even 10, but 5 bombs. It probably would have been 10 bombs, but my inventory was too full. But still. That's a lot of enemies to work your way through for just a few bombs. The burned sprite when our characters get hit with a fire attack. Oh, level up. Nice. The burned sprite is just simply classic. Oh no, we can't go that way? Okay, cool. Alright, cool. We're back at the start. Probably just bombs in both of these chests, too. none of these enemies stand a chance. Never mind. If my aim's gonna be that bad, they might stand a very good chance. I shouldn't have said anything. The game heard me and decided to increase the difficulty momentarily. Alright, it wasn't bombs. Heal potion. Oh. Heal potion's better than bombs. Gives me these, like, first attacks, which basically means I get 2 turns. I'm unstoppable. There was anything down here? Yeah, there's nothing going. Why would you climb down here? There's nothing going on down here. Unless there's a secret somewhere, but sure didn't seem like it. Can't get over there. Fight these guys. Nice. Like a critical hit or something. Hey, Master Tuesday, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Feel like it's been a little while since I've seen you. Very happy to have you back, and I hope you are well. The Mystic Quest. Another sort of low energy night. I think that's kind of mandatory with this game. Low energy nights. Just for fun. Oh, that's terribly weak. Paralyzed and poisoned? Ruben, get it together. Found Charm Claw. Nice. We're just getting all kinds of weapon upgrades, just one after another after another. Does the Charm Claw let us walk against the conveyor belt? Nope. Charm Claw, what good are you? Guess we climbed, maybe we climbed a little faster? It's hard to say. To fight that one enemy, we had to wander like such a far way out of our way, and now we have to do this loop all the way around the room again. But it's worth it. Leave nothing behind. I want to fight every enemy. I want to open every chest. It's a 100% run. I thought this guy was going to be special. Look at him. start off with a bomb. A Jin, yeah. I mean, I didn't know what he was going to be. I just figured he was going to be a boss. And was not disappointed. Exit? Why would I want to use that? Made a bad choice. Wake up, Frown. No, I'm all alone. I was hoping that seed would bring him back to life. It appears to not work that way. Oh, I've been defeated. Oh, of course I'm not going to give up. I'll just be a little wiser this time. There we go. Just keep healing. Just keep healing. No. He's like in a tornado or something. Oh, is he gonna go like into like a magic lamp or something? When we defeat him? Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe he'll, yeah, maybe he'll, disappear into a magic lamp. Oh, or maybe he'll just disappear. Alright, victory. Ooh. Explosives. Cure potion. We're close enough to blow up the boulder. Dad, stand back. We did it. Reuben, I knew you'd save me. Please head home to Mom. Right, you two be careful. Frown, let's return to Firebird. Reuben's dad looked like quite the adventurer. Hey, thank you for the GG. Thank you for the trophies. You know, it wasn't an instant success, but we did it. I feel good. I think we did all right. New battlefield. We'll check this out too. I think this is a new enemy. Ghost. Ghost attack. Oh, with attach. I thought it said ghost attacks with attack. Critical hit. Nice. My expectation had actually been, like I was thinking, probably physical attacks won't work on the ghost, right? I was wrong. Thank you for the GG, Big Evil. The partially defeated ghost is pretty good. He's so deflated. I don't like seeing my attacks miss. Halfway there. Missed. Level up. Nice. more to go. One more to go. Nice. Okay, and volcano. Is there another battlefield over here, though, for us to go to? I see a battlefield. I don't think we can reach that yet. Alright, back to town. At least for the moment. Captain Mac went somewhere from a dock near Windia. Okay, heard about that before. Might not be a whole lot of new dialogue to encounter. Thanks, Arian made it back. Oh, he's in bed over here. I forgot to tell you, the Crystal of Fire is in the Lava Dome. Is the Lava Dome different from the volcano? I have a suspicion it may be. Explosives? Refreshers. Be careful when you use a mega grenade. A hotel in a volcano, and the sign is attached. The sign looks very silly. Wake up and do our morning dabs. I'd go to a volcano hotel. Sounds nice and warm, Cow says. No way. No way, no how. You are not going to get me to go to a volcano hotel. Unless it's opposite day and it's a volcano full of ice. That's a rockin' tune. I like that. You can go to the Igloo Hotel for me, and I'll go to the Volcano Hotel for you. Is an igloo the opposite of a volcano? I would think more like a glacier. It's certainly the right principle, though. With my luck, the thing would erupt, Big Evil says. I like the idea of a hotel built on a glacier. Because, like, it'll kind of, like, move around. You don't want to go to the volcano hotel and sit in the hot spring? What do you mean it's not a hot spring? Welcome in. I recognize your name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I know I'm fairly confident I didn't get it right before. Do you go by If? It's been a while. Ithic Smear. Thank you for helping me. Ithic Smear. I certainly remember you. But I've slept since the last time we talked. I hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. There's a lot of that's the ghost. The sprite for the overworld sprite for the ghost looks much more fiery. I usually have the problem of having too much money at the end of an RPG because there's no more weapons to buy. I remember playing Final Fantasy 1 and had all the best weapons, armors, and spells in the game, and I had tons of gold and just kept getting more. I was looking around for something to listen to as I try to finish off Shining in the Darkness. Saw someone playing one of my favorites. Oh, nice. From the SNES, had to stop in. Well, I certainly appreciate you joining us. Hopefully will be some good background noise for you. This is my first playthrough of this one. This is night number 3 of working on it. It's been a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. I'm having a really good time with it. And boy, that music. It's hard to beat. Hey Tristan, welcome in. Good to have you here. Eventually I'll give in and I'll buy 99 of every consumable and never use them. This looks like a new enemy. Oh. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. In some computer RPGs, if you have too much gold, it can weigh your character down. that would be frustratingly inconvenient. Mystic Quest gets a bad rap because it's easy, but that was the intent when they created it. If you look through that lens, it's a rather decent game. Yeah, I'd heard that before going into it. I didn't know a lot about it, but I did know that it was supposed to be a beginner's entry-level RPG. And you know, I said, you know, I've been torturing myself with Dark Souls and Battletoads and just all these other nightmares. I think I've earned an easy game. Ooh, I like the werewolf. I don't know why they're three-headed werewolves, but I like them nonetheless. Oh, oh, look, but that. So you see, the thing is, their damage sprite. It looks like they have a white flag tied to their tail, but I don't think that they are actually giving up. That does kind of make you feel bad for attacking them, though, doesn't it? As with so many games I play, it turns out I was the real villain all along. Want to torture yourself with an RPG? Try the Etrian Odyssey games. Good games, but the amount of grinding is insane, and that's coming from someone who grew up with the wizardries, etc. I've heard the Etrian Odyssey games are good. I have one of them. It'll be a very long time before I'm prepared for those, though. I'd feel bad for attacking them if they would let me go past. But I have places I need to be, and they're in the way. So this is a ghost. I thought this was like a phoenix or something. It looks very fiery to me. I played the first one for probably 5 or 6 hours a night for a full week, and was 1/4 of the way through the game. JRPGs, and particularly turn-based ones, are a genre that I'm very lacking in familiarity and experience with. So I put this on. I decided to play this not just because I needed an easy game, but also because it's a beginner's RPG, and I'm an RPG beginner, so there was that reason too. The only turn-based RPGs that I've been through are Pokemon Blue, Paper Mario, and Pokemon Arceus. I've played pieces of a few others, but those are the only 3 I think that I've made it all the way through. If you, this is why I like Suikoden. If you completely outclass an enemy, you can let them go, which is like fleeing, but checks your strength and not your speed. So you can choose to not fight someone in your way if you're strong enough for them to run. you want a decent, not overly difficult action RPG on the SNES, try Soul Blazer. And action RPGs are more appealing to me. I like having more one-to-one control of my character. Like, we played Final Fantasy Adventure on the stream, and I thought that game was a whole lot of fun. Final Fantasy Adventure is probably my favorite Game Boy game. It was a really good time. Heal up. Monster puts its hands up, but still tries to put you to sleep. Sorry, you've got to die, Angela says. Yeah, some of the damage sprites for the enemies, they look like they should be giving up and they shouldn't be attacking you anymore, but that's never the case. Spend the cure potions to make cure potions. That's what I always say. This game is so odd, Joso says. Ooh, I don't want to go up there yet. I didn't realize that was going to be a whole new area. Missed. The wolf attacks with body odor. I didn't notice that was its attack before. I'm not catching a lot of the dialogue. A lot of the dialogue boxes. All of that battlefield grinding got me in a very button mashy kind of mode. I just noticed one of your characters' names is a frown. Yeah, I try to always do that. Anytime I can name a character, if it lets me, preferably it lets me name my characters colon parenthesis. But if there's a colon and no parenthesis, I'll use the letter C. And if I can't do that, if there's no punctuation, then I've just got to spell out frown or frowny. But I love when I can do it just with symbols. If you like this game, you got to try Earthbound. I've heard Earthbound is really good. I'd like to do it at some point. I've got, I don't have it physically, but I have it on the Virtual Console on the Wii U, I think is where we'd play it. Hey, Narblast, welcome in, Nar. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome to the stream, welcome to your friends. Earthbound is what I call a flawed masterpiece. It's so close to being perfect. Heard of Earthbound but never played it. I should give it a chance too, Angela says. I second the Earthbound recommendation. Just don't try to get... Yeah, it's super expensive. Don't try to get the physical version. No, I won't. Hey, Narblast, welcome in. Good luck. Saw Journey to Silius, but then noticed that wasn't what you were playing. Yeah, I did 4 runs through Journey to Silius, Nar, tonight. I'm going for Deathless. 2 of my runs tonight were 1 death runs. I was so close to Deathless. But Stage 4, I gotta practice Stage 4 a lot more. I mean, I kind of need to practice the whole game a lot more because I felt like those 2 1-death runs were kind of lucky runs. But, we're getting close. We're getting close. We're going to do Silius again on Friday. And hopefully I'll be able to make the Deathless run happen then. But what were you doing? Tell us what you were playing, my friend. What were you playing? How did your stream go? We want to know. We want to know these things. Hey VR, welcome in. Just in time for some Mystic Quest. I'm doing great this evening, VR. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, we're heading up a volcano in Mystic Quest. We've been playing it for a little while, but it's largely been grinding tonight so far, so you haven't missed a whole lot. Strange and funny game, but it's a trip. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it, hopefully. The scratch and sniff stickers in the manual for Earthbound are amusing. Very 90s. Scratch and sniff. Thrifty, welcome in, Thrifty Anvil. Always a pleasure to have you here, friend. Is Earthbound on the Switch Online? I couldn't say, Chozo. I haven't checked it in a long time. That game is good. Silius? Yeah, Silius is wonderful. We're playing high-speed pinball. It's a pinball game about racing. It's neither a good racing game, nor is it a good pinball table. Oh no, it's the worst of both worlds. I'm sorry to hear the game is bad, but hopefully you had a good time regardless. Used to have the original cart of Earthbound a long time ago. Wish I'd kept it. Loose cart runs close to $400 for Earthbound. It's wild. Earthbound Beginnings on the NES is on the Switch Online. Earthbound Beginnings is horrible in my opinion, Chozo says. I have a physical copy, but it was kind of the holy grail for me because I had it growing up and I got it back when it was like 1K. Cost me a heart attack. But now it's like 2.5K for a complete copy. Yeah, I will not be I will not be hunting down a complete copy of Earthbound. So many retro games are wallet killers. I wouldn't have had my collection if I had to pay today's prices. I'm not at all thrifty. I wouldn't at all. Had to take a break from the Master System racing practice. Basically at the point where my runs are what they are. I'm not learning anything new. The race is Saturday. I think I'm in a decent place for a top 3 finish. Right on. I certainly wish you best of luck with that, Nar. Hopefully you'll be able to come back after Saturday and report a glorious victory. I gave my SNES collection to my dad, Angela says. If I'd known he was going to give it to his ex-wife as part of a divorce settlement, I would not have done that. I'm sorry, Angelus. I couldn't imagine attempting an NES set now. I'm glad I finished it when I did. Yeah, I've got what I think is a pretty nice physical collection. You know, nothing is anywhere near complete, but I'm pretty happy with what I have. But it's all just by virtue of I began collecting in the late 90s. It was much, much easier and much, much cheaper back then. I was gonna go for a complete PAL Saturn set, but then gave up and just focused on good games, Thrifty says. For most people, for most of us, I think that's the wisest move. Just by quality stuff that you actually want to play. If you have the means and you really want a complete library of something, by all means go for it, but I don't think most of us fall into that category. There was a time where I briefly considered going for a complete N64 set. But I love the N64, but it would have required hunting down a lot of trash games too. I collect games very slowly, Nar says. Yeah, I'm definitely in that mode myself. I add games very, very rarely. Only Taz and Mercs are full beat the game goals. The other games are a little shorter. Ghouls and Ghosts is just one loop playthrough. Fair enough for a race, I guess. I won't deny that I've gotten stupid about my collecting, but I'll never understand those who want complete collections. There are so many honestly bad games out there on pretty much every system, and they tend to be expensive. Can't really see picking up stuff you don't really play. It's not always, if you're going for a complete collection, it's not always necessarily about playing all the games, I guess. I don't know, just part of it, I think, comes with a strong love for a particular console. Most of the bad games I've gotten are because they are in bundles, Thrifty says. I mean, I buy a lot of trash games. My excuse, though, is I buy trash games because they're amusing to play on the stream. I'm glad I was able to beat Star Tropics when I had it. That was a bucket list complete, Big Evil says. Star Tropics is a lot of fun. The race is meant to be short. Whole thing should basically take around an hour and a half. It's not a big 20 marathon sort of race. The group does a longer Sega Genesis race later on in the year. That'll be closer to the 3.5 to 4 hour mark. I mean, personally, I'd prefer a shorter race. The challenges I like to do tend to be the games that run about an hour long. I paid a decent amount for Frankenstein on the Saturn, and that game's terrible unless you love Tim Curry. I really do miss this game's soundtrack. It's so good, VR says. It's great VR. I've been really enjoying it. I should probably add to things that I'm not throwing stones. I own a Virtual Boy, so I've picked up not great things, Ithic Smear says. I picked up ET Atari specifically to stream it at some point, Nar says. Right on. I imported a Virtual Boy because it wasn't released in New Zealand, Thrifty says. I have a Virtual Boy. I have it from my childhood. It's my childhood Virtual Boy. And I think it still works. Did you know they have a Star Tropics 2? I did not know this. My life is complete now. Yeah, I have it. I have Star Tropics 2. I haven't played it yet, though. So does Revenge, right? I'd probably be with you there. I wouldn't say that anything on the Virtual Boy is really a must-play. Though, to be fair, I haven't played everything on it, and I haven't played that Wario game. But the games I have played, while I liked some of them, they're not worth tracking down a Virtual Boy for. And even if they were, they're not worth subjecting yourself to a Virtual Boy for. Sega Group doesn't want to overwhelm the runners with 4 long races a year. They basically do 3 short races and a long one. I've heard good things about that Wario game, but I have it, but I haven't played it yet. The games I have for my Virtual Boy, like from back in the day, were Mario Tennis, which I believe came with it, Galactic Pinball, Red Alarm, and Mario Clash. I think we had 4 games. And, Mario Tennis I spent a lot of time with. Galactic Pinball I spent a lot of time with. And, I spent a lot of time with all of them. And I think well of Mario Tennis, Galactic Pinball, and Mario Clash. Like, they're all alright games. Not system sellers, but fine games. Red Alarm is pretty terrible. I always wanted to like Red Alarm, but it's awful. Tellero Boxer, Jack Bros, and Wario are good games for Virtual Boy. So I now have Tellero Boxer and Wario, but I haven't ever played either of them. I have a Virtual Boy baseball game that's still sealed. I'd guess it's probably better off staying that way. Or maybe I should say you're probably better off as long as it stays that way. There are conversions for the Virtual Boy that makes it more of a console you hook up to your TV and it's no longer red. Yeah, I've seen people with modded Virtual Boys, but I haven't really looked into getting it done. Red Alarm is the only game I'm aware of that constantly feels the need to remind you that you're playing Red Alarm and the Virtual Boy on screen while you're playing it in randomly appearing text. It's just so dreadfully slow, and because everything's a wireframe, it's so difficult to like tell what or where anything is. It's just a really gross experience playing that game. Excuse me. Goodness. I have Nestor's Funky Bowling for Virtual Boy, Narcissus. I have one sealed game in my collection. The only game that I have sealed is Killer Instinct on the Super NES. And the only reason it's sealed is because I bought it that way and haven't ever felt like playing it. Because I don't really play fighting games. Hey, we found the mask. That means we can see through the mist now. Right on. $300 damage. 300 damage twice? We need to get rid of the centaur. The puppy looks so cute when it lays down, Cow says. Why am I always playing as evil characters? Might be a danger puppy, but I still love him. Danger puppy. The deflating ghosts kill me, Big Evil says. Yeah, I commented that on that earlier as well. I like it. Wow, everything is doing so much damage to me. Level up. That's great. Still not strong enough to eliminate a werewolf with one hit, though, unfortunately. Missed. Ouch. Oh, confusion is the worst. potions. Very nice, of course. I would think that like receiving an attack from an enemy would break your confusion, right? Because it's pretty clear who's not on your side. Pretty clear who's not on your side when they deal a devastating blow to your health bar. I didn't mean to have them both attack the same one. No, we're all asleep. I don't know if this character is friendly or a boss, so make sure we're completely healed. It is a boss. Medusa. Nice. Let's use that spell again. Oh my! Oh my! Our snakes are gone! Oh, I don't have any more of that. Alright, so long, Medusa. Well, that was something else. Hey, cool. Alright, that was it for that area. I mean, we still have the lava dome. Thank you for the GG. Thank you, Angelus, VR, Big Evil. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the wheel, Thrifty. Bye-bye. Let me Sealed temple. We'll spin that wheel in just a moment. Let me take a look at this temple real quick and see what this is about. Free stuff. Cool. Do you have 10 gold for a cup of coffee? Oh, cool. Heal potion. Cure potion. Oh my goodness. Well, that was so many good things. Alright, I want to get us back to town and to the hotel and we'll spin that wheel. Nice. Oops. Alright, let's see what we get. So the wheel, you can use the command wheel if you'd like to see what's on it. It's got spicy and it's got mostly spicy things, one sour thing. The command isn't properly updated, so it says that there are 2 spots for mild habanero sauce, but in fact one of them is Warheads candy. And we've landed on the Belizean hot sauce. That is currently the hottest thing on the wheel, I do believe. It's the one that says, you could probably say it with me if you've been here, it says, warning, heat level XXXX. Must be strong to handle the sauce. That's a little misleading. That's a little bit overhyped for how hot it actually is. But that's some pretty good hype. Give it a good shake. It's Marie Sharp's brand. This is what the bottle looks like if you have not seen it before. Not that I can give you the greatest look at it, but that's, you know. And yeah, let's just have a very generous sample on it. Delivery method is a wheat cracker, or half a wheat cracker. Whoa! It's coming out fast. Get the extra off the tips of my fingers before I lose my nerve. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my. Oh. All I can do is burn. I know the sounds I'm making must be terribly unpleasant. Oh, my sinuses are woken up. Oh. My tongue is on fire. Oh. Are you good? You know, that was pretty intense. I'm gonna survive, though. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay, my friends. Boy. That was a bit of something. Yeah, the wheel fought back tonight. Alright, my friends. I think we're going to call it a night here. It's another slightly early night. Closer to the 5-hour mark than the 7-hour. But we kind of reached a good point in the game. We just finished a major area. We've got a dungeon up ahead of us. So I think that this might be a good place to say goodnight for the night, to wrap our stream, and we'll pick it up here next time. Not next stream, but I mean next session with Mystic Quest. Well, actually probably won't play Mystic Quest again until next week on Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, or oh wait, no, next week. No, I'm sorry, I'm not really sure. Probably Tuesday. There probably won't be a stream on Monday. I'll let you know in the Discord. Yeah, I don't have another Mystic Quest session planned for this week. It'll be on the schedule for next week, though, definitely. Every day is Tuesday, so Tuesday sounds good. Encore, Big Evil says, "No, I'm kind of wearing down. I've been a little bit more tired this week. I don't know. Last night and tonight, I've come in a little sleepier than normal. And I don't think it's wise to push things beyond my limit. I'm sure we're gonna be back to 7 and 8 hour streams, you know. I'm sure we're gonna be back to 7 and 8 hour streams in no time at all. So I don't expect this as a trend or anything. But yeah, just a little more tired than normal. So keeping to the shorter streams. Need an extra coffee this evening to get my evening going for once. You've been feeling that, VR says. Massive stream, thank you, Chozo. Alright, so let's select a target. Been a low energy April so far. Understand, Frownie. Look forward to more Mystic Quest whenever it happens. Kirby is a nice relaxing game too. I should do a Kirby game. Yeah. Definitely. I hope you do, Angelus. I'm a big Kirby enthusiast. Alright, I'm going to send us in the direction of Sven. been as a retro streamer. I haven't been able to see a lot of the stuff that he does. He's hung out with us sometimes. It's been a little while since I've seen him. So I can't really say for sure what type of stream we find on the other side. But he's working on a Game Gear game. He's working on Dracula on the Game Gear, and it looks absolutely dreadful. So it'll probably be a great thing to stop in on. Great stream as always. Thank you, Cows. Thank you for being here with us. I'm grateful for your company. Thank you for all the mod work. Pleasure to have you here, and I hope you are well, my friend. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I should be back tomorrow night around 11 p.m., give or take. We're going to play more Haunted Castle tomorrow. Hopefully a better time than yesterday. And then more of the Kirby Return to Dreamland on the Switch. Hopefully I'll be able to bring a lot of energy for both of those, but no promises. Thanks. Hope you're feeling less tired tomorrow. Thank you, Sparrow. Thank you for being here, my friend. I hope you're feeling better as well. Get lots of rest and recover. That's it, my friends. Thank you one last time for being here. We're all out of stream. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.